So, good morning. I thought I'd show you making coffee in the morning. So this is like the first thing I do every day. And I always make 2 cups. Now, I add a little extra so I don't pour off the bottom when I'm pouring it out. But basically it's just boiling the water. And this also heats it up in the morning. So this is my morning heater as well, because I don't have a heater right now. So, yeah. So let's warm this place up. So it looks like my water just came to a boil. Yeah, I'm going to show you my speaker next too, which is really awesome. But this is like the best way I've found to make coffee. So if you know, so I bought a Bialetti, this 2-piece coffee maker, but I could, 90% of the time, I didn't get a very good cup of coffee out of it. It's perhaps me, it's probably like too fine of a roast because the coffee would get kind of clumped up and the water wouldn't come through. So I probably need to figure it out. But I didn't really want to just figure it out, so this is the way I found that makes the absolute best coffee for when you're traveling. So first off, I'm using Peet's. I just bought this on a whim, and it's actually turns out really good. It's Major Dickinson's, and I had it ground for a French roast, and I was gonna buy a French roaster, but this worked so much better. I found this other way, so I'm gonna show you. So basically, I'm gonna put some coffee in here, if I can. All right. All right. And now we'll just let that go for about 3 minutes or so. So this is how I do coffee now, and it's perfect every time. I got this thing. It's a mesh filter with a ring for a cup that holds onto your cup perfectly, and it's called this. It's a Portocolor Coffee Brew Buddy, and they had one. It just came in here, stuffed in here, and they have one also for a tea brew buddy. And I was looking for a all metal French press because I didn't want to have glass in my trailer, and they didn't have one that didn't have glass. They just had this, and this turns out to be my new favorite way to make coffee. It's so simple, and the coffee always turns out very good. The coffee is always excellent. So and that's a cup of coffee right there. I usually put that in here because I have another cup, but that is a cup of coffee. So normally, if it's early in the morning and it's kind of cold or something, I usually just chill out right here and drink my coffee in the morning. So I have this like cutting board that goes on my stove top, and I just use that as a table, and I'll drink my coffee. One other thing about my coffee I didn't tell you, I like a little sugar and milk in my coffee, and I don't have refrigeration most of the time because I'm not plugged in. And while the refrigerator is supposed to run on propane, well, I haven't figured that out yet. It's one of the things I'm stumbling across. So in the meantime, this is what I do for milk. So these are these little, packets of milk that you might get for lunch pails for kids for their lunch boxes. And they don't need any refrigeration. So that's how I get milk on the road. And this is whole milk, but you can get like 2% or 1% as well. Normally in the morning for breakfast, I like to have a piece of fruit, either an apple or an orange or banana or whatever. I was at the store the other day, so I got a few bananas, but these have been my favorites. I came across this, I just impulse spotted, it's a Jonah Gold apple from, it's from either Oregon or Washington. Jonah Gold apples. These are the sweetest, most perfect apples I've had in a long, long time. Normally I buy Granny Smith's because I like the tartness, but these are so sweet. They're so good. So I've been eating a lot of these lately. But today I'll be eating a banana. So, and 2 cups of coffee like always. But yeah, this is how I enjoy my morning. And usually I have music playing. I don't want to play any copyrighted music, but you have to see my speaker. I'm gonna show you that speaker. As I mentioned, I wanted to show you my little speaker as well. So I wanted a method to listen to music, while I'm out here. So I got a rechargeable little JBL speaker. It's this here. I guess I'll have to take it down. But so this is my little JBL speaker, and it's a USB rechargeable. It has a little plug-in here, and it's also a Bluetooth speaker, so I can use it with my phone or whatever else that's Bluetooth. This is my old Generation 6 iPod, and this iPod doesn't have Bluetooth, of course, so luckily, obviously I bought this because it did have this external plug-in, so this just will plug into anything. So basically this speaker works with virtually anything, and it lasts a long time. I haven't recharged this for over a week, and I listen to it a couple hours a day. Maybe not quite a couple hours, an hour and a half or so. So it lasts a long time, and it fills this entire trailer with music. So let me plug it in. And I can't really play copyrighted music too much on my channel, but so this is really gets loud though. By July it was up to his eye. Was lost. Well, I tried and I tried and I tried in vain, but I don't believe I raised one grain. I was trying to find a song that's a little more that really gets going, but I don't know if I have one. So it really does get loud. So I have lots of music on here. I don't just listen to like country music. I have tons of stuff. So, and I just use a drapery hook here. I just hang it on the wall here with a drapery hook. So it just sits there and I can hit play. And it totally fills my little trailer with sound. So it's been an excellent investment. I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee by my own personal backyard babbling brook, and I'm going to head up to Lava Canyon, which is just a couple miles up the road from here. And oh my, there are no clouds on Mount St. Helens. It's a perfect day. I can't wait to show you. I'll see you in a bit.